The ghost of Dick Duran and Brian Robinson must be looking down and smiling because, folks, it's Bears football time! And we're partying like it's 2001. And that's the vibe that I feel right now. The sense that I have. For those of you that might be watching me, an old man, that are too young to really remember the 2001 Chicago Bears, this is a lot of what that experience was like. Some type of fluky bullshit, making things way too hard on themselves, but yet more often than not finding a way to get the job done, whether that's fake field goals against Washington, massive fourth quarter comebacks back-to-back weeks against San Francisco and Cleveland, the Mike Brown interception return pick sixes, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, 2001 was an incredibly fun year. But I look at this now in 2025, and it's got some of these similar earmarks, and I'm not having as much fun, admittedly. But God damn it, 7-3 is 7-3, and at the end of the day, I'll fucking take it, and you know you will too. Look, I think some perspective is helpful here. If I told you coming into this game that the Chicago Bears would hold the Vikings, Justin Jefferson, to 61 yards receiving and no touchdowns, if I told you that they would have held J.J. McCarthy to 150 yards passing and picked him off twice, and held the Vikings to 17 points, you would have said, hell fucking yeah, bear down, bitches! Bears, football or not, that's gotta be a win. And technically, it was. So I'm not trying to sound too ungrateful, because it's certainly a vastly different vibe than what we had these past several years under Matt Eberflush. But god damn! Why does this team make it so fucking hard on themselves? Like, seriously, holy shit. This should not have been this close of a game, frankly. Because J.J. McCarthy was not good today. Let's be clear. And through that first 3+ quarters, he looked like absolute dog shit. Now, when it mattered, played a little better maybe, but it certainly doesn't hurt when you get helped out by the Bears' horrible special teams coverage unit. It's been a thorn in the side all year at times, and it manifested again today in the fourth quarter. And just think about this for a mere second. Like, the Bears were up 16-3. 16-3 in the third quarter. So eerily reminiscent of week one. Up to and including the Nashawn Wright interception. Now, mind you, it wasn't a pick six this time, but still, you even got a fucking Nashawn Wright interception here. The Bears were up double digits in the fourth quarter, and they almost lost this fucking game. That's wild. That just can't happen. And you can sit there and say it's representative of leadership and coaching and hustle and belief and fight that this team has this year. And all of that is true. But god damn. Like, there's so many things. Like, you almost feel like you're being a negative Nancy here. But god damn it, folks. Like, it's okay to be that way. It's okay to raise the bar and have higher expectations. I'm happy they won this game. It's a road win against a divisional opponent. It moves the Bears to 7-3. Like, they got a shot here, right? We're not talking Super Bowl shot, no. But shot at the playoffs. Keeps them in the divisional race, at least for the time being. And this stretch of 4 games we've been talking about that are so critical and so difficult, they won the first leg of that journey. But you look at this team today and you're like, okay, offensively, positive. No more Olamide Zacchaeus. It is Luther Burden time as your third wide receiver, and he's soon going to be number 2 wide receiver, and we're going to get there. But we got to take baby steps here. Like, it took this coaching staff only half the fucking season plus to understand that Luther Burden needs to be on the field more and Zacchaeus needs to be on the field less. But they finally got there, right? They finally got there. But, you know, you're watching into the game, and you're like, Durham Smythe has almost as many targets as Colston Loveland. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? But start getting Colston Loveland more targets. That's why you took the guy 10th overall. You've seen him make some big plays. It's like, put the ball in his hands and good things happen. Put the ball in Luther Burden's hands, good things happen. But the whole offensive approach today was just weird, wasn't it? Like, what was the identity? What were they trying to do? I don't get it. I don't understand it. And I don't know that anybody else does either, frankly, because what you tell me what they were trying to accomplish. Like, what was the identity? What were they trying to base everything off of today? It just wasn't there. And, you know, that gets frustrating. And as much as I talked about J.J. McCarthy a moment ago not being good, Caleb Williams wasn't good again today either. Completed 50% of his passes, and that's legitimate. Like, that reflects how inaccurate he was today. This game shouldn't have been that fucking close. Because there are multiple opportunities, big plays down the field that, of course, Caleb Williams fucking misses guys by a country fucking mile. Then you got Cairo Santos missing a 45-yard field goal. So the field goal that he does make at the end wouldn't even necessarily had to happen if he would have made the shorter field goal earlier on in the fucking game. Like, Christ almighty. It was clear they wanted to run a ton today. And they certainly did, right? 39 carries. But then you look at it and you say, Roschon Johnson's healthy, but why are you giving Travis Homer that one odd carry that Swift and Manon guy aren't going to get? You give it to Travis Homer on third down. Now, of course, the refs obviously missed a glaring face mask penalty, but again, you're giving the ball to fucking Travis Homer. What are we doing here? We can't even get the obligatory Roschon Johnson gets one carry, makes good things happen, and then sits the bench the rest of the fucking game. Like, what is going on? It's astounding to me. And you look at the numbers like Rome Odunze, 2 catches for 41 yards. He's supposed to be your alpha wide receiver. That's not good enough. The quarterback you took, number 1 overall, 16 of 32, didn't get to 200 yards passing. That's not good enough. Defensively, I give the Bears credit today. Because even though they had their moments, certainly, which they're going to have, because they're not a very good unit, and the injury depletion only makes that worse, but they still only gave up 17 points. And 7 of those points were largely because of a monster kick return that was allowed by the Bears special teams, right? So it put them in a bad spot. So the defense, did enough. It did its part today. But this should have been a game that the Bears won comfortably and easily based off of what we saw out of the Vikings and their performance. And the way the Bears consistently fail to capitalize and then shoot themselves in the foot, fail to capitalize, shoot themselves in the foot, fail to capitalize, shoot themselves in the fucking foot. I'm surprised this team isn't 3-7 right now. Yes, they're resilient and they find a way to win. Caleb Williams led him on a drive, but even then you could say late in the game he really didn't, because here's Duvernay with the big-ass return that put him almost in field goal position. And then even then, the Bears are playing super conservative, like you just saw Cairo Santos miss a 45-yarder. So you're going to play it safer on offense now? I don't get it. And I know late in the game, when the Bears had 4th and 5, there are probably a lot of people saying they should have went for it. It's only a 6-point game. But to me, it was kind of like, well, if you don't get it, then you're giving the Vikings even less distance to have to cover to try and score the go-ahead touchdown. The Vikings offense and McCarthy had been really bad on the day. You actually have to play the percentages there. It's one of the rare times I'm probably going to take that side of it. But I can get why people say that, because they want the kill shot. They want to go for it, and they want to see this team be aggressive. But what you saw out of the Bears offense today, especially this passing game, how could you count on it? How could you trust it? And we're halfway through year 2 of Caleb Williams, and we shouldn't be saying this shit. Like, system adjustments my ass. You had the one drive in the 4th quarter where he takes 2 sacks, and they are both on him. The offensive line's protection was sufficient. It's either dump it off to the back, throw it the fuck away, or run and try to get some yardage. Instead, he dances around and fucking gets sacked twice in one drive. Like, holy shit. He's just got to be better. And the problem is he's not just going to magically get better now. That's going to have to come through an off season of work and work and work. Because his accuracy is substandard. It is piss poor. And it's about high time people stop pretending it's not, stop making excuses for it. This should have been a wipeout time at game today. It absolutely should have. It absolutely should have. Burden was open plenty. Loveland was open plenty. I'm sure Rome was open plenty too. A competent, accurate quarterback makes this a 2+ touchdown win. But hey, that's Bears football! We're talking about the defense stepping up, forcing a couple of turnovers, winning the turnover battle, bad quarterback play, and having to kick a game-winning field goal. Like I said, this has got so many Duran 2001 vibes to it. It really does. This team is finding ways to put themselves in position to win, then put themselves in position to lose, and then put themselves back into fucking position again. It's wild. So if you didn't live through 2001, this isn't quite as much fun. It's not quite the same, but it's reminiscent enough. This gives you a sense of what that season felt like. It is what it is, though. Is this Bears football? It's Bears football! But 7-3 is 7-3, so bear down, bitches! We just have to hope that Caleb is more competent going forward, and Ben Johnson as a play caller is better than he was today. Is this what he was not good, and we need to stop pretending like he was.